Hey guys, it's random. So it's 9/11, day that lived in infamy. I remember when it happened. My flight sergeant came out to us in the Humvee and told us, rack around, or excuse me, World Trade Center. We just been attacked. World Trade Center has been hit, and to rack around and just stormed off. Mind you, at the time, this was like during the whole like Clinton era. When I joined, I was so ignorant. I was like, there ain't no wars. Oh man, my life changed since then. Whole world changed. We never slowed down since then. But when my brain gets thinking, it goes from one topic to the other. So the next topic, I was thinking about comedy, and it just popped up South Park and how they do things and their satire and how we deal with emotions and the whole point of comedy. And then of course that brings up to the largest comedian in the community, the elephant in the room, the one that people love to hate and talk on, Zohar, aka console fanboy. Oh boy, controversial figure, right? But it had me thinking, why are people so insensitive to his comedy, or feel that his comedy is insensitive? It's because it usually touches on our heartstring. I think a lot of people just got to realize that, is it the joke that's offensive, or is it the person? For me, I started coming into a place where it's not necessarily the action that is where the insensitivity comes from. It's the intent. Okay, so if the intent is truly not from a dark place, then it's comedy. You know, you gotta understand the point of satire, that it can draw parallels. This is something you're just gonna have to come to roots with. But going back to Zohar, I know when we first interacted, I had issues with him, because it's like, why is this cat just coming in and stirring the pot? Da 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 da. Is it truly to be insensitive, or is it to, do good comedy? And when you think about it, a lot of everyone's beef has never been to where someone's come on and they're just like, the initial beef between everybody in the community wasn't because they said, oh, I hate it, B Kong, or B Kong hates me. I'm just using random names, or the Arcadians or whatever. It's because your fucking toy got offended. While there's real wars going on, we got the console wars, because of a fucking toy. You dislike me because of a fucking piece of plastic. Insanity. Has anyone who actually has been offended by Zohar actually reached out to him? I know when we finally had our interactions, and I told him what initially set me off, he told me, oh crap, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. And ever since then, he's told me, hold me accountable. Hold me accountable for your actions, Messiah, or for my actions. You've made me a better person because of that. And I thank him for that. Some people just don't see it. Some people do, some people don't. But also, once I realized his intent, the hurt I had felt was gone. And then once again, of course, comedy's funny. you know. And it's the same thing with 9/11 and the way that South Park did it, or AIDS. You know, oh guys, it's been 20 years now. AIDS is funny again, you know. And it's pretty much the hashtag for 9/11, you know, never forget. And I don't think it's necessarily about forgetting, but in order to heal, people have to move forward. We should always honor and memorialize people we lost. But folks, if I had to memorialize and honor every single person I have lost in my life since I joined the military, I wouldn't have a single time of day left for myself and my family. You gotta understand that we all deal with loss in our own ways. And that could be comedy. Comedy can be therapeutic, you know. So I don't think it's necessarily that Zohar is evil or vindictive. Honestly, I think everyone should be thinking of him, because he messes with your cognitive dissonance. He makes you question your own thoughts. Okay? And that's where comedy gets to people. You have to question that area of topic that made you upset in the first place. That's just like any situation when it comes to any political, etc., etc. So thank God for comedy, for having us question these things and bringing us peace, you know. I suggest you guys look into philosophies, the different philosophers, and come to that terms. Some people try to drown themselves out to the point where they try to be positive, but it's so much positivity, it's toxic, because you're lying to yourselves. You lie about the quality of a product, or you could be lying about the quality of a person. It's okay if things have flaws. We all have flaws. But that's what makes us human, right? But what makes us more human is to get over those flaws that we have in our diversities and come together. When I started talking to folks that knew of me for years, but we'd never associated or talked, we finally crossed those aisles. And I said to this person, watch what's going to happen. Soon as we make nice, we're going to have haters. We're not going to just have haters from your side, but I'm going to have haters from my side that are going to try to stop this union. I don't understand what it is with this community and not allowing for one fucking moment of peace, you know. And it's not about bringing up topics, you know, or reaction videos. That's fucking fine. I'm talking about real peace. Okay, I did what I did, so fucking what? Get over it. That kind of shit, right? Or coming together and talking. But if somebody offers you an olive branch and you don't take it, it's kind of weird, you know. I don't understand what it is where everyone's allowed to have an opinion but other folks, you know. For years, you have content creators that have been doing this for 15 fucking years or some crazy shit. Some of you motherfuckers have a longer YouTube career than I did in the service. That's insane. Which is fine. But you have more of a landmark roadmap of speaking your voice and making it public than I ever had. I was bound to what they call the UCMJ. Okay? It's an acronym. Uniform Code of Military Justice, right? And I had served those oaths faithfully and those rules faithfully. And as soon as I finally free from that kind of shit and speak my mind, oh no, he can't do that because he wasn't the first, or you wasn't the first. I gotta be first. I don't know who the fuck y'all think you are, you know, but that's not how life is supposed to work, right? I'm just ranting. I got shit to get off my mind. It's a beautiful day. But I know for me, with pain and loss, time heals all. And I'm glad for the newer folks that I've met along the way, that we've built our bridges, that we're not letting punks come between us, no matter who they are. I'm glad people have been coming through and saying hi. If we go live, we appreciate that. But yeah, I'm not understanding the divisiveness. I just put out one video. What's that guy's name? Rexer. Oh, Rexer. Jesus, man. I'm gonna talk on you. You gotta be one of the largest hypocrites. For years, you hammered away at John D. Like him or love him, your obsession was, man, the hallmark of the YouTube space. So when people would actually ask you ethically, what is your beef with this man? You simply go, well, he's a celebrity, so I get to do what I do. Yeah, but you know him beyond celebrity status, man. You know? Like, you've literally had discourse with the guy. So, you're a smart dude. You know dang well he was just a licenser. I know he has influence because he works in the job, but he wasn't the final say-so guy. You know about these things ethically. So let me bring you guys back to his little bit that he keeps trying to bring up and cry about. So every freaking time on this show, this guy comes out and does his bullshit and calls him Johnny Boy and, you know, all these degrading statements about the guy and other folks in the community that look like him, look like me. But he's never had anyone hit back. Right, Greg? So then he goes, oh, he's doxing me. He's crying about me. Yeah. Depends. Your shit's public. You know? Is your issue that I said your name? You can say my name. How about this, Greg? I give you my DD-214. Of course, I'll mark out my full social and shit. I mean, I don't want you having that, right? But I'll give you my DD-214. For those who don't know what that is, that's your military service record. Okay? which is public. I'll give you that. So when you put that out there, I can show you how big my dick is, since that's what you love so much to ride on. Okay? So unless I decided to be the worst fucking criminal since 2016, all you're gonna see, you know, is that I'm living just fine, buddy. And I mentioned it, what? Once. I didn't even really mention it. I wrote things down and said, hey, it's up to you, but you guys, Google this. So people have to go out of their way to Google. Either way, that should make us even, right? Got my full name, all that shit. My whole military record. That's over half my life. Right? Would that make you feel better, buddy? Feel free to hit up this video, buddy, if that's what you want. I'll even do you better, Gregory. Why don't we become Facebook friends? That way you can shift through all my photos. You can use any photo. I'm giving you permission that you can use any photo of me that you like. Would that make us even, Greg? Is that all you're crying about? How you can go out and insult others, but I can't call your ass out on being on the naughty list for not paying your taxes, for having a business that failed as well. It's life. I'm not making fun of that. What I'm making fun of is the fact that you have a fucking audacity and gall to go around and throwing stones at people when your ass has lived in a glass house your whole fucking life. Everybody knows where they can find me. So stop hiding on Discord and your private groups and crying to people where you think the chat's private. Stop crying and hiding on your little show. If you want to talk, we can talk, man. If you want to go live with me, I'll go live with you. The only rules I ask is don't act like a bitch like you did to Michael B, where you try to scream and yell over the guy. If you can't have a normal toned conversation where one person speaks, then you shut the fuck up, and then the other person speaks, then I guess we can't debate, right? Or get to the root. But if you want to, hit up anybody. Let's make this happen. All right, Greg? And Kevin, yo, henchman, you're not even worth addressing, man. You're the biggest fucking Reddit troll I've ever seen in my life. So you're not even worth it. I don't think I ever care to make peace with you. But yeah. Does that sound good? But what I also like to know is how you can cry about people's handicaps, or talking about handicaps, and then making fun of people's handicaps, and then going, well, my wife has a handicap, or talking about you making fun of Justin Wong being from fucking North Korea, and then you got your little troll account Yoon coming through for every instance that has to do with a topic of discrimination or something. You send your little bitch boy. It's never you. And if you think that's how it works, it doesn't. So once again, want to go live with each other? I'm up. Let's make it happen. Peace.
If you don't like what I say or do, pretty please for your sake and mine, unfollow me. Unfollow me. If I make you feel some type of way, unfollow me. If low key you're just here to hate, unfollow me. Don't be in my comments, write no essay.